So there's a really good one about a young gal, about 26 years old, who shows something that's very rare in this world nowadays: integrity. You're going to see here how she ends up reporting her friend to HR when her friend made up a whole bunch of things about a male coworker to try to get him fired to get his job. That'll be very good one to go over here, and you're going to see once again, guys, why I say all the time with regards to the workplace, it's for doing your job, earning a paycheck, building your career, not for relationships, dating, flirting, any of that stuff. Guys, do not. This is the reason why more and more guys are avoiding the gals in the workplace. Unless they absolutely have to deal with them, that's it, nothing more. They don't want to mentor, they don't want to have them work under them, nothing. And you're out of your mind if you're getting a relationship with, date, or even flirt with gals nowadays, and you will see why. What can happen? Titled, Am I the a-hole for reporting my best friend to HR because she got our coworker fired for harassment? She says, I think I, a 26-year-old female, lost my best friend of 5 years over this. So me and my bestie, Amy, fake name of course, have known each other since our college days. I loved her like my sister. She's a huge part of my life. After graduation, we got jobs in the same company. That's a terrible idea. I was ecstatic as I really liked the idea of us being together even after college. So here is the incident. One of our coworkers, a 27-year-old male, Steve, likes Amy. He asked her out on a date. Smack to Steve. To the workplace, jackass, you're not in college anymore. He was planning on quitting the company after 2 months as he got a better job opportunity abroad. Amy is currently single and is looking for a relationship. The thing is that Amy started hating Steve as he got the job abroad, to which she said she also applied. There you go. Hating him because he got this job. Okay. When Steve asked her out, Amy declined it in a friendly way and told him not to bring that up later. It was going all good until one of my other coworkers told me that Steve had been fired from our company and his job abroad is also at stake as somebody reported him at work for harassment. Gee, who could that be? So there, he's fired from the job, and his opportunity at the next job can be in jeopardy. All because of somebody making a complaint. This is why you don't ask out on dates, flirt with, any of that stuff. Make jokes, anything. You really can't say anything nowadays. I was shocked and confused as he was a good guy. Like, genuinely, he was a good guy. Even Amy talked good about him. Later that evening, Amy told me that it was her who reported him to HR for harassment. And it is interesting that Amy wants this guy's job abroad. I asked her what happened, and apparently he told her that he still likes her. I asked her if he had misbehaved with her. She effing laughed in my face when I was concerned about her. She then proceeded to tell me that she just didn't like the guy. She hated that he got the job, so when Steve talked to her, she saw it as a chance to lose his new job, as she was the next in line to get that job. She then told me that she felt sorry for him as she thought that Steve would only lose his job and not the one that he has in the company. Yeah, I can tell she feels real bad. So right there, oh, I think he's a good guy, but I want that job. I want that position over abroad, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it. And all it took was him, asking her out and all that to just give her all the ammo she needs. I got furious and shouted at her that I will inform this to the company and went home. I don't know what to do. If I report her to HR, then Amy's career will be over, but at the same time, I want to help Steve. Amy is a piece of garbage, and don't you think that Amy will turn on you in a heartbeat, young lady, if you have something she wants? I just can't look at Amy the same way anymore. Amy's family has been texting and calling me that I'm the a-hole. They are furious at me as I said that I'll report it to HR. I'm feeling betrayed by her. I don't know what made her do this. Am I the a-hole for wanting to report against Amy? No, because this guy didn't do anything wrong and hell has crap made up about him, and you're about to find out a little bit more here in her little update here. So no, but this girl is just a snake, and I guarantee you, if she hasn't already, she will turn on you. She says, I went to work today and learned that he was not fired, but he was suspended until HR investigation is done, and they're withdrawing the recommendation the company made for his new job until the investigation is done. Which will result in him losing the new job. I'm going to talk to Amy and apologize to her so I can hear the entire story about what she said to the HR. Now, I can't do the smack for obvious reasons, because then I will be in trouble, but you all know I'm thinking it. Don't apologize to her. You out of your mind? And I said, here, he didn't lose his job yet. He's suspended upon an investigation. Well, you know how these investigations usually go. But the job that he really wanted overseas, that's kaput. Now an update. A lot has happened after this post. I read all the comments and thank you for your opinions. I decided to do what I felt was essential. I gathered screenshots of the messages Amy and her family sent to me over the past few days. The screenshots are more than enough proof of Amy's intentions. I messaged Steve and asked him what exactly was the situation between him and Amy. He was hesitant to talk to me because he knew that Amy and I were close. Can you blame him? After talking to Steve, we both realized how effed up things Amy did, and apparently Amy was effing bad-mouthing about me around the office, her best friend. What'd I tell you? So Steve told me that Amy was the one who initiated the conversation about his interest toward her the second time. She asked him if he had any interest in her, and he agreed. I guess she was scheming it already. Yeah, she was setting the stage for him to talk about these things and ask her out and all that. Then she had a reason to go to HR. I don't know why she would go this far to do this. Then she told the HR that Steve harassed her to sleep with him. Amy provided screenshots of the message Steve had sent to her when he first asked her out as evidence to the HR. Now coming to my problem. I don't think Amy was really my friend. I was just something that she wanted as a support system, nothing more. No. People like this, they're not capable of having real friendships, okay? And yeah, she was using you until she got what she wanted, and then she'd find somebody else to help her achieve her goals. Amy told me that the job to which she and Steve had applied to was only for our company, selected candidates, but no, it was not. It was an open position which she knew about from Steve fucking Steve. She never told me about these things. She purposely hid these things from me. Well, sure, she didn't want you to get the job. I didn't confront her because I'm crushed now. I'll definitely confront her though. I'll update that if I get the chance. She also said the HR gave Steve his recommendation letter back and assured that his new job will not be affected. Good. Thank God. If she didn't come forward and provide this evidence and all that, then this wouldn't have happened to him. Amy is suspended for false accusation and for harassing and threatening me via text. Ha ha ha. Steve is still suspended as the HR discovered that he asked his coworker out. Well, Steve was going to quit the company this week. He'll be joining his new company next month. Good for him, and I guess I just got a new friend. Well, there you go. You both have a common enemy. Your other friend there. But anyhow, yeah, he was foolish to ask her out, and obviously it sounds like he asked another girl out. But there's asking out, and there's really bugging someone and making them feel uncomfortable. But nowadays, all it takes is for a gal to just say something. It doesn't make it what it is. And boom, a guy can be fired just like that. Now, are there times when guys do things that absolutely the gals certainly have a right to say something? Yes, obviously. Sadly, that type of thing. I mean, let's be honest here. We all have sisters or female cousins or girlfriends or daughters or mothers. We got to be fair here, guys. There are guys that are scumbags and take advantage of it in the workplace. Believe me, I've heard accurate stories about this. And I have seen some of this shit when I was younger. But the point is, because of that, gals can now use that as an opportunity to get what they want or get revenge. They like a guy in the office, he's ignoring them, and they make a complaint to HR because the guy's ignoring her and making her feel uncomfortable. I just heard about that months ago, which many of you guys saw. So anyway, guys, moral of the story is, while this is good, it ended on a high note. Work is for the paycheck, building your career, nothing more. Okay? Don't ask girls out, don't flirt with them, don't make jokes, any of that stuff. Just, and the crazy thing is, yeah, then you get complained about for not doing that, But anyhow, just watch yourselves, gentlemen. It is what it is in this crazy effed up world.